Hi, my name is Aleksandra Czetwertyńska and I'm working in Centrum Cyfrowe. And today I'm gonna show you our project, EduCoop. That's mean this is our educational cooperative that we conduct for 4 years now. And it's bigger and bigger every day. And now I'm starting to share my screen to show you how it looks and what you can take from it. And I hope you will like it. Yeah. So this is our Open Education Cooperative, which is carrying in Centrum Cyfrowe. Centrum Cyfrowe is a foundation based in Warsaw, Poland. We work with education and culture. We talk a lot about new technologies and how these new technologies could be better for people, not exactly just to be good technology, but to make this world better, our environment better. Now we also start to talk about green education and this connection between climate changes and new technologies also. And we work also in policy, in copyright law policy mostly. And but our edu story begins 4 years ago. I mean, maybe not our, but mine edu story in Centrum Cyfrowe begins 4 years ago. And we started there our educational cooperative. How and why? We just thought that it is quite hard in Poland to talk about open education because we have very nice open education, very nice educational exception in our copyright law. That means that you can use basically everything, every material during your lesson without any fees, or you don't need to ask anyone. So it's not so easy to explain why this openness is so important and also useful for teachers. And that's where it started. We started to look to the places where is this gaps in our materials, what our teachers need. And then we figured out that we have quite huge problems with math materials. They're very similar, not so easy to use and to change. They're not so flexible. So we started to talk about open education resources, but also about mathematics and how mathematics could use it. And then we think also, because, as I said, it's very hard to explain this open education idea, so we thought that we need some basic story, of course, and also some basic values that we want to share with our teachers, because then we work only with teachers. So first of all, we think about this cooperation, because we know that in Poland teachers can be very lonely, and they are working alone and not so much cooperate with each other. Pandemic changed this a little bit, I can say, but 4 years ago, when I asked teachers, they said, yeah, if you want to do anything, you need to do alone. So we started with this cooperation and learning. That was very important, because we need to show to the teachers why creating their own materials are good also for them, what they can take from this process. And this learning part was very, very important. That that was the moment when they could learn some new methods, some new programs, some new ways or tools, ways of teaching or tools to use. So this learning part is very, very important. But also adventure. We thought the education should be fun, and the learning and teaching should be fun, not only necessary, but also something that you really, really like to do and want to do. As we know, we learn better when we are happy, safe, and that makes us more interested in many stuff. And that's why this adventure part was so important, and we try to do some different things also with our teachers, not only creating open education resources. And of course, openness to the end. All materials that our teachers create are on open licenses, and we teach them how to use Creative Commons licenses and why and what is public domain and so on. And this is our process. As you can see, we always start with research. It could be small, it could be big, but we always start with some kind of research. And then we think about this main topic that we want to use. It could be mathematics in the first, then also climate changes or climate crisis. This year it's going to be local projects. And then we conduct workshops, offline workshops. We just met we met all our teachers. We just really like to know them and give them what they really want. So we have like 4 weekends of workshops, and after these workshops they create open education resources at homes mostly, sometimes during the workshops, sometimes at homes, and then create in their own schools these teacher networks, schools or in their own libraries. We also start to work with librarians, and this is our one leg. And another is this online course, which is somehow just online version of this offline workshops. So we are trying to make it very active. Participants still create their own OERs. They have their own mentors who helps them to finish the work. And this is our circle, our methodology of EduCoop. I said that we have this research this year. We have a big one about how different countries used open education materials during pandemic. And I think during this conference, also my colleague is gonna talk about this research more. So here I just want to show you that we have this, and I really recommend you to read it because it's quite interesting. And this is our course, and we translated. It's not already done, so but you have a link here also. You can go there. You can see what we have. It's work in progress. Probably it's gonna be work in progress forever because there's so many materials that we could put them. And I think it's okay. it's very open, because it works all the time. And to the end, I'm just inviting you to go there and to share with me your ideas, and if you have any idea or some how to join us, or maybe you have any questions about our project. I will be very happy to answer it. This is my email. You can write to me. I'm gonna be also on this conference. Maybe we'll just we'll just meet somewhere online during this conference. Thank you very much for listening, and have a nice day.